As we get closer and closer to fall, some may feel uncertain about the future of air travel. Seth Kaplan, airline expert, is joining us to share some insight on booking flights for the future. Seth, thanks for joining us. So airlines have obviously been hit by the pandemic, but what's the state of air travel right now?
Air travel is well off its lows, but it's even farther from its highs. If we look at sort of just the people passing through airports these days, far more than, let's say, in mid-April, when almost nobody was flying, but still far less than in a typical July.
So kind of looking ahead, if someone was wanting to book a flight for late summer, early fall, what are some things to keep in mind?
Well, first of all, if you're worried about what it's going to be like on board the flight, it really depends a little bit on the airline that you book. This is something to keep in mind. All airlines are now requiring masks. What's different is how close you're going to be to other passengers. Delta and Southwest are the two major airlines that have said that through at least the end of September, they're going to block middle seats. So at Dane County Regional, it's just Delta because Southwest isn't there, or you can head over to Milwaukee and Southwest is there. The good news is that you can book a flight and still have that unprecedented flexibility that airlines are offering. You might not get your money back if you don't travel, but you will at least generally be able to make changes for now without those fees that we usually have to pay. So if you see a deal that looks too good to be true, it's fine to go ahead and book it, knowing that you can always get out of it later.
That is good to know. So if people are looking ahead, what's a general rule of how far in advance someone should be booking these?
The rules, Sam, have changed. Usually when you're booking a flight, you kind of want to book about a month or two before you travel. Everybody knows that if you wait until the last minute, you end up paying a lot. Not everybody knows that it's not the earliest bird who always catches the cheap airline ticket, booking 10 or 11 months before you fly, kind of a month or two before in general. Right now, everything is just so different and so all over the map that, you just kind of have to look at those fares for October, November, December. And if you see something that looks like, hey, that's not usually as cheap of a fare as I could pay for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, all of that, it's okay to go ahead and book that now because the usual rule book kind of out the window for now.
Definitely great things to remember. Thank you, Seth. That's our time for today.